So I just got back from watching a very anticipated movie, a little early release. I'm referring to Obsession, which is fucking great, guys. I'm about to jump into some spoilers, so if you don't want to know, move the hell along. Ooh, actually, I'll try to avoid as much as possible. I don't know, but I can. Run to see this movie. It's so much better than I could have possibly imagined. Curry Barker wrote and directed this movie, and it is great on so many levels. It is a horror movie. This quick synopsis is dude's in love with his chick, makes a wish on the whim at some like nature shop, finds a toy, makes a wish. Of course, we all know monkey's paw. You make a wish, it's not going to go as you plan. It doesn't. He wants his girl to fall in love with him. She becomes utterly obsessed with him in the best ways possible. Like the way they make it, her transition to that obsession, and then the transition as it's gradually getting crazier and crazier. Oh. So yeah, so the repercussions of that wish are evident from start to finish. You've got a great cast. You've got Indy Neverte, who should win all kinds of awards. This is her first big starring role, and she owned every fucking minute of it. I know her from Superman and Lois on the WB, and I always thought she had great charisma and she had a vibe about her. Yeah, she's gorgeous, but her acting and her vibe and her energy, I was like, all right, there's something here. I think that in this one, without a doubt, we'll jump back to that in a minute. We've also got Michael Johnston as Bear, who is the dude that made the wish. His friends Megan Lawless and Curry Barker, not Curry Barker. Cooper Tomlinson, sorry, is his friend. Curry Barker is the writer director. I already said that. Sorry, I'm still all into it. So that's our cast. It's really small. It's really intimate. You also have Andy Richter in a smaller role. Love Andy, Conan O'Brien days, cool. But before we get into the actors, let's talk about the look. The cinematography, the look itself was awesome. It wasn't a full-scale screening. I don't know the dimensions, but it was essentially a fucking square. They brought these A24 indie vintage vibes to it, but still kept a modern look to it. I really felt like I was watching an A24 movie. Like that's the best analogy I can make, even though it's a Blumhouse project. Couldn't tell. The soundtrack, the music score, everything about the vibes, the essence, the lighting, like the way that Curry shot in a lot of these scenes, especially with Indy as she's going in and out of this transition. So you end up finding out that it's not just, obsessed. She's essentially possessed by something else. There's two Nikki's is her character. There's two Nikki's in his body. One is suppressed and the other one's just fucking wilding out. And you have moments where it breaks and she just goes from start to like there's just boom, boom, boom. Then transitions. Dude, she nailed crazy in such beautiful, chaotic, fucking terrifying ways. You also see a lot of Michael Johnston's Bear, very quirky, awkward at the beginning. Honestly, he's very cuddled, and I think the word is cuckold version of himself. Like dealing with this obsessed girl, like he never grows a set of balls throughout the whole fucking movie. Never once. His obsession leads to another obsession, and it's just a completely different range, right? He's obsessed with her, been in love with her forever, but he doesn't know how to be a man about it and make sure this is taken care of. Like down to the last minute, he's still kind of a bitch about things. But still, you see him unraveling and dealing with it, and it's great. The friends were fun. His best friend Cooper was a good time, hilarious. Megan Lawless played Sarah, which is another one who's a good friend. They all work at a store. But I just gotta say, like the way that they handled the horror aspects of this, there's a lot of dark comedy in there. There's a lot of jokes, but it goes with the vibe because it is a younger crowd and it's just people being normal. Like there's always humor, but it doesn't saturate the movie. It's still suspenseful as shit. It is horrifying at times. You got your jump scares. It psychologically fucks with your head too. Like there's so many different moods and aspects of horror that are attached to this film. A lot of uneasiness. Like you can just feel your skin crawling at times. The shots, the paneling all make you feel just hot and trapped in this obsession. Like for real, you're trapped in this world and you're just trying to figure out what's going on, how to get out of it. But again, it was honestly a damn near perfect film for me. I have no notes on this at all. Like the way they carried it, the way the story portrays, the way it ends, the way our ramifications, like all of it. There were no loopholes. There were no drops at all. The pacing was great. Acting superb. I don't know. I could keep going and going. When you go watch it, I mean, I'm still trying to pick out little nuances and little things of what she was doing. Like you just see her in certain shots, just watching him or popping in and out or just walking through, or even some of the weird body movements. Like clearly you can see that it's not just a person turning for the worse. Like there's some otherworldly things going on there, and it gives you goosebumps. It's a fucking must watch as soon as fucking possible. Fucking 5 out of 5. Highly recommend. Once you see it, please let me know down below. I'm gonna have to watch it a couple more times to be quite honest. Till the next alert, my nerds. Appreciate you.